Me. What? Welcome, everyone. I'll just wait for the stream elements to sound live, and then we'll get going here. Hopefully, I changed the title and everything correctly, but we shall see. All right, there it is. Welcome, rewinders and retro lovers. Wait, did I say that? Yeah, rewinders and retro lovers. Wow. If you're a fan of pixel art or art in general, or you're someone who enjoys National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, or you just enjoy movies from the 80s and 90s, then this is the stream for you, specifically handcrafted for you. Don't tell me how I did it. I just know it is. My name is Francisco. The guy looking at you right now. And here at Retro Round Pod, we like to review movies that are 15 years or older. Hey, Ken, I'm trying to watch you on. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Um, I'm glad it's actually not unlisted and actually showing on Rumble. Uh, so we do podcasts, and we recently covered National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I'm planning on having that post next week, like the day before Thanksgiving Eve. The last day the turkeys survive. You are first. Actually, I think it'll. Oh, I don't have streamer bot up, so hold on. So here's the thing, guys. I will sometimes load OBS on its own, and if I don't load it via my Stream Deck, it doesn't load StreamerBot, which then runs those types of triggers and stuff. So I'm gonna get that up, and then you can redo the first. It won't work with Rumble, unfortunately. Just Twitch and YouTube. I think it also works on. Can you guys hear the music, by the way? That'd be helpful for me to know. Okay, stream. And we gotta get done here. StreamerBot, and this will take a little bit to load, but we'll get going here. StreamerBot, turn on, beep boop beep. Okay, it should be loading. Okay. So Ken says first. Smiley face. Blah. W- Wasn't I first? I mean, you were first, but it's the first person on Twitch or YouTube to type first when StreamerBot is running, which is not quite yet. But you don't hear the music. Okay. Um, then it may just I'll turn it up some. Maybe that'll help. Uh, I'm also curious if you just hear it when I'm talking, but okay, I turned it up some, so let me know. Boo. Okay, StreamerBot's up now. It's connecting, partially connected. You can try now. So you hate your Rumble fan? No, oh wow, it's not that. It's that StreamerBot isn't connected. That no one has made like the API connection for StreamerBot and Rumble. I would love to have all of my commands work on Rumble. Wow. Never first? Hopefully that works. No, Ashley, over on Rumble, Ashley. It should be working. I don't know what's going on. Let's see, maybe. Let's see, event feed. Will that show me things working or not? Anyway, hopefully it loads. I know. You're just messing with me. What? Oh my gosh. He's messing with me. Can you believe it, guys? Anyway, we're gonna continue. Hopefully it'll do the loading thing at some point, Ashley. I don't know why it's not. Um, yeah, I have Twitch up and everything. It's connected. So yeah, I'm not sure why it's not. Uh, yeah, I did switch to Ethernet. I am gonna try. This may not work for myself. I'm gonna try WOMP and see if it works. Hey Dale, how you doing? Okay, so WOMP works. So there is some things working. I'm not sure why first didn't work, but everyone, Ashley was first. Oh, well, Ken was technically first on the Rumble side, but Ashley was first on the Twitch side. So let the record be something, whatever the record does. But welcome, Dale. How are you doing? And so we're trying to create it's gonna be a little interesting because this house usually the pixel art I do for the podcast is either straight on, uh, in some cases, but if I can, I try to do it at sort of an upward tilt, like you're looking down at something. And for this, I was gonna try that sort of I'm gonna try to adjust in my mind the perspective of the house so we don't have this front on view, but having it actually be up and looking down a little bit. Similar to what we did for, Nakatomi Tower for Die Hard. Let me see if I can bring that up actually, 'cause I want to look at that as a reference anyway. Yeah, and tell me if you heard this music now. It's pretty loud and oh, it's very loud. One open and okay, this unfortunately, so this is what we did for, Dynamite. You sound why'd you sound wrong? I don't know. In what way do I sound wrong? Is that I sound way too high. Mhm. It's really loud in my head. Um, it may also be that the even evening retro and rewind. Good evening, Paladin. How are you doing? So I'm gonna try to zoom in on this. Just not that, not the Rumble Studio. Zoom in on this is what I wanted. Okay. So the looks like I have the basic perspective is I 2 down 1, 2 down 1, 2 down 1, which was what I was thinking I would do for this Christmas vacation house. So it might be fun if ever I make more buildings, I make a little retro rewind podcast village or city. But anyway, we're gonna try for this type of perspective for the house. So let's lay down the outline. We usually like to start. So we're gonna go from this side to this side pretty much. Okay, so I don't I want down here black. Okay, so and I'm gonna have it sort of be at a slight tilt. We'll see how that looks. I don't know. Yeah, but hopefully. Oh, okay. You sound like Bumblebee. Really? Do I sound like Bumblebee to anyone else? That doesn't seem like it'd be great. Okay. It says now your voice has a bit of a robotic sound, not badly robotic. Okay, well, I'm just not gonna have music piping through then. So unfortunately, you guys won't, and I'll just turn it off then for me. I'm not sure why it's not working. I imagine I sound less roboty now, kind of Robo Francisco. Okay, so I turned off the thing that I think might have been causing that. So hopefully it's less robotic now, but let me know if that's not the case. It's Smotron. Oh my gosh. How dare you? I don't know how to describe it. It just sounds off. Yeah, I think what it was happening was it was I mean, unless it's still happening, it was doubling up my voice. It's better. Yeah. Okay. Then we'll just continue with this. All right. So let me take this and we'll try doing something like, oh, I don't know. So we want 2 by 2. So this is essentially the front face of the house. So something like this. And then we'll go like, whoa, like this. This will be the side of the house. Okay, so that we don't have a lot of room to work with. I may try to add on the garage down here or the blue motorhome. We'll see. But for now, I'm just going to try to keep it fairly basic. And we probably want to bring these in just a little bit because we want some room for like the trim of the house or whatnot. So I'll bring these in a little bit so the edge of the house will be right up to the edge of the oh, we also have the Tremors little gas station. Yeah, we're gonna be starting this retro village. Let's see. Paladin says, "Hey, it's been a while. I have to get my ribs in where I can." Oh my gosh, how have you been doing, Paladin? I saw you over on Geek Devotion stream. I think yesterday for the riff tracks. But yeah, how have you been? How are your girls? I think you just have girls. I don't think you have a son. I could be misremembering, but what are we playing again? So we're playing pixel art. It's doing pixel art for National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So now we have to think, okay, this is going to be 2 levels essentially. So how big should the first level be? I'm thinking it's going to be something like this. And it's for now, we're just going to go straight across like this down to here. Here's the corner. We'll go one more here. That'll be the corner. Okay. So then this part goes pretty much all the way back. So nope, that's not right. Like that. Okay. All right, straight down. So now we got the side and the front. Just so I remember what's what. And then B. This is side. Okay. Paladin says all girls and missed last night. Hope was helping special needs children ride horses. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, then I don't know. I know I saw you in your name in the stream recently. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but whatever. But that's awesome that she's doing that, Paladin. Okay. No, I don't know if I want to go. Well, just so I know where things sort of align, I think I do want to go ahead and whoa. It's on brush and not line tool. Like, yeah, let me just make this line. It's whoa. Who's the building inspector on this house? Oh goodness. Okay. Okay, we'll go. I'm not quite sure where this will be, but it'll be something like that. And then this will just okay. So I was a little off. That's fine. But then that's pretty close. Okay, so that's sort of the base dwelling. Let me see if I can put a roof on this. I'm going to add this into the next new layer so I can move it around. Let's see, the week before, but not last night. Okay, maybe I'm just remembering that. Okay. Yeah, me and Ashley went to last night after the I got to play riff tracks and won a whole round. Oh yeah. We went to this seminar at our church about biblical disciplining, like disciplining your kids biblically, and that was really good. It was very helpful, we thought. Okay, so the roof comes down some. I imagine, I'm curious if I can do the roof like just no like that. That might work. So if I go the halfway points like that and then straight, yeah, that kind of works, I think. Let me now with that like that, let me do something like this, and it's going to go over here, and I want to copy this same one and paste it over here, and it would rest. Let's see, right about. Okay, so here I'm just running into an issue right now. If I have the eaves of the roof come down like I am now, they would go outside the bounds. So I either need to make the eaves smaller or make the house smaller. I think at this point I'm going to make the house smaller because those eaves look pretty substantial, and I think I'd want to show them, especially if you only have like a little bit of pixel over the edge. It's not really going to look quite like an eave. Jill says, Bob Thrilla from Old Brick. What is that? Bob Thrilla for this old brick. Oh, you're doing, instead of Bob Vila for this old house, you're doing Bob Thrilla for this old brick. Exactly. I am Bob Thrilla. How how you doing? Bob Thriller here. We're gonna make some pixel art. Ahoy, Captain. How you doing, Geek Devotions? Your permission is accepted. Bob Thriller here. So now we're going to reduce the lines of this house so that the Bob can thrill the old brick. Yeah. Bob Thriller here. Palin says Geek Devotions. Geek Devotions, I should say. It was an exclamation point, which I was not enunciating. Okay, so let's move this in like that. Okay, all the pixels are just fine now. This down here, I don't think needs to move in as much because this back eave looks like it goes off just fine. All right, so now we're going to go back up to the roof in here and get this one. I just noticed that this is a little wonky where these meet. So I'm going to actually erase some of this. How is the rest of Riff Tracks Geek Devotions? DJ Bob Thrill. Waka, waka, waka. Yeah, I'm DJ Bob Thriller here on the ones and twos. Next up, we have Samantha and the Pythons ready for you. Here we go. That was Samantha and the Pythons with their hit single, Down to Down Down. Why do I do this? Why do I do this voodoo I don't do very well? That's the question. Anyway, how have your guys' weeks been? Yeah, like Geek Devotions was the rest of the Riff Tracks wise guys. What did you say in your post? Wise men and wise guys, something like that. Okay, is that better? So this is coming down from this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. From that one. Yeah, okay, that seems even. You know what? Here's how we can test it. Go from here and just do 2 up. It is pretty even. Okay, awesome. Paladin says, is Samantha and the Python your default fake band? It's just what came to mind in the spur of the moment. It is not my default fake band name. I swear. Okay, and then this is going to be the back eave. All right, so this is sort of the roof. I think, see, I don't know, guys. That doesn't look as, this may be just what's best to go with, but it doesn't look as triangular as the roof above. So I don't know if well, okay, here's what we'll do. We will try instead to not use this one, and we will go with something a little more like diagonal. Too bad wait, Dale says WKRP missed out on you. Did they really? Sure. And Paladin says, too bad the turkeys didn't miss. The turkeys didn't miss. I'm not getting that. What's that a reference to? Dale says Francisco calculus drop instead. Wow. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like that type of drop? Or like the drop in the music? All right. Okay, so I guess let me do this just so it's not as stark. I'll just fade it a little bit. And then I guess I'm gonna try a roof like this. That just seems so steep. Ugh. But I don't want it. I want it to be either. I want it to not be like one of these where it's like 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. I'd like it to be either all 2s or all 1s. I don't think it doesn't make sense for it to be 3s or anything, but that just seems so much. And we still have to go higher for it to be sort of in the center. I think that might be in the center, maybe. Okay, so now if I do this, no, I guess, yeah, I would just follow that line. I mean, That's okay. Let me copy paste this, move it up, and see what it looks like as a holistic roof. Holistic roof, here to cover you. Holistic roof, you can't find your tooth. I'm not very good with rhymes. Ashley can come up with rhymes on the spot. She is just so good at it. Me, not so much. Paladin says, with Thanksgiving coming up, the clip will make the round. Wait. Oh, of the WKRP turkey drop? Oh, okay. Because WKRP was an old sitcom, right? That's one I never caught. So, but I'm pretty sure that's am I right about that, or am I woefully wrong? Not just wrong, woefully wrong. I guess this would go past. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll keep building on this for a little bit. Okay, there's that. Here's this one. What the junk? Oh, because that's gonna be lined up with the back of the roof. Actually, you know what? As I look at that, that's actually looks good. That looks like it's the right amount of steepness. You didn't see WKRP? Sadness, says Ken. Yeah, well, what do you want from me? I will try this, guys. I don't know if I can do this on the fly. It's just so you guys can all see everyone. I am gonna attempt to have maybe. I was going to try to have you guys be able to see everyone's chat. I don't know if I can do that on the fly though. No, I'm not gonna wrap up and leave. I just got here. Let's see. Default. Add new theme. Live chat overlay. Sure, let's try that. I don't know what to call this. RRP temp, I guess. You're gonna make me do all these things. I don't want to do all these things. My goodness. Just let me do like one of them. Sure, no. Optional. 99000. Create theme. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure if this will work. Okay. Why is it right there? That's not a great spot. Can you pick a different spot theme? Ugh. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Never mind. Oh, I can edit it. Okay. Can I choose where it goes? It's just going to be there. That's just where you put it. Yeah. Okay. Then never mind. Anyway, I mean, if you know that going in, you can sort of adjust your layout to work with that, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let's see. Turkey drop is epic, says Ken. And Paladin says, just drop the clip for you. Oh, okay, cool. And Discord? Or where did you do it? Clips and screenshots. Okay. Now we can try to watch this together, but it wasn't seeming to work before. Oh, I know. No, I know how to do this. I'll do a screen share. This is how you do it. We'll enjoy this together, guys. Me for the first time. Possibly. What's this? Okay, that's weird. Okay, let me do a screen share of the turkey drop. Also share audio. Watch. Why can't we watch it together? Is it not family friendly? Is that the issue? I mean, I have it ready to go, but if it's very crass, then yeah, I'll watch it after. Okay. So I got the roof in a place that I think is pretty good. I just feel like it needs to go up. Well, can't I just do that manually? If I go like this? Yeah, well, it's weird. It doesn't seem to align quite right. No, there we go. That's good. Yeah, do that, Francisco. You can watch it. I just didn't want to. Oh no, it's fine. That's fine, guys. All right, so let's watch this. Share the screen. Well, maybe. Oh, here we go.
All right, fellow babies, and now it's time to go to our live remote man on the scene at the Pinedale Shopping Mall for the big WKRP turkey giveaway. So take it away, Les Nessman.
This is Les Nessman, your man on the scene here at the Pinedale Shopping Center, where the excitement is mounting. We're here to witness the big WKRP turkey Thanksgiving giveaway.
Hey, you got permission to be out here? What? You're blocking my store here, buddy.
Don't you know who I am, huh? I'm Les Nessman. I won the Buckeye News Hawk Award last year.
Good for you, Buckeye. Now get out of my doorway.
Yeah, out of here, Buckeye.
Creep.
So far, so good.
I'm here with hundreds of people who have gathered to witness what has been described as perhaps the greatest turkey event in Thanksgiving Day history. All we know for sure is that in a very few moments, there are going to be a lot of happy people out here. Now, the crowd is curious, but well behaved.
Well behaved.
And I think I hear something now. The crowd is moving out into the parking area. And, oh yes, I can see it now. It's a helicopter. And it's coming this way.
Why would a helicopter be going that way?
Something behind it. I can't quite make it out. It's a large banner. And it says, Happy Thanksgiving.
Wow.
From W K P. What a sight, ladies and gentlemen. What a sight. The copter seems to be circling the parking area now. I guess it's looking for a place to land. No, something just came out of the back of the helicopter.
Oh, no.
It's
Not the helicopter.
object. Perhaps a skydiver plummeting to the earth from only 2,000 feet into the air. Third. There's no parachutes yet.
That doesn't sound good.
Can't be skydivers. I can't tell just yet what they are, but oh my God, they're turkeys! Oh, Johnny, can you get this? Oh, they're crashing to the earth right in front of our eyes. One just went through the windshield of a parked car. This is terrible. The brothers running around pushing each other. Oh my goodness! Oh, the humanity!
Why did they?
The turkeys are hitting the ground like sacks of wet cement. I don't know how much longer the crowd is running for their lives. I think I'm going to step inside. I can't stand here and watch this anymore. No, I can't go in there. Children are searching for their mothers, and not since the Hindenburg tragedy has there been anything like
The
that.
Hindenburg, really?
How much longer I can hold my position here, Johnny? The crowd.
Les, are you there? Les isn't there. Thanks for that on-the-spot report, Les.
Wow.
For those of you who just tuned in, the Pinedale Shopping Mall has just been bombed with live turkeys. Film at 11.
As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
Is that like the store manager or the radio manager? And so he thought he was letting the turkeys just fly out of the helicopter? Is that what was going on here? Is that what he was thinking? Well, he was wrong. Dead wrong. All right, we'll close that. This is Ken. Turkeys can't fly. What? So where are you on your game? JJ, general manager of the city. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ken. So we just had a play test yesterday that Ken was a part of, a 5-hour epic, which you can actually, you can see now on, I don't know if I want to go into it right now. Let me, here's the thing. I'd say, let me get to a stopping point in the pixel art, but then I'm totally going to forget. So part of me is like, well, just say it now. But then I'm not going to be working on the pixel art for like 3 or 4 minutes more. So if you would remind me to share about this new site that I'm trying to post, I plan to move Retro Rewind Podcast to and Junkyard Juggernauts to. I will be happy to talk about that, but I want to get some headway on the pixel art now. So if you can remind me, that'd be great. Appreciate you guys. You're the best. And I know that's not facetious, but you guys are awesome. The awesomest. Okay, so now I'm going to have, okay, so I have this roof coming up, and I want this part of the roof. So I'm essentially looking, I'm looking at this corner right here of the roof where the second story sort of meets the roof of the first story. So that's what I'm trying to build right now. Okay, so we want line tool, yeah, and we want it to be this. I want to take off this because this is going to be the upper roof now, and I guess so. We'll just try here, and I want it to actually. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so it meets right there. Okay, cool. So this is the main story, and so we're going to have the chimney about right here. Now let's try to make the chimney as opposed. Oh, wait, is the chimney inset a little bit? It is. Okay, so it doesn't go right out to the edge of the roof. It's inset a little bit. So that's eraser's too much. Okay, let's tone that eraser down here. All right, so it's inset a little bit. We'll just go about that much. And then we'll go. Yeah, probably just about that much. Otherwise, there's not enough of this roof. Okay, so then it's sort of ends. How would this be? So the roof would continue up past it. Yeah, it would just sort of go like this. And then the chimney would go straight out, I think. Wow, this is weird thinking about this part that okay, so let me think about the top of it. It looks like just a square chimney. I'm not going to have the part on top that covers for rain. We're just going to do it something like this. No, like that. This is the square we're working with here. Okay, so something like that. Okay, so that's the top of the chimney right there. Why is this 3? This should not be 3 across. It should be 2 across at the most. Silly. All right, there we go. There's the top of the chimney. I keep wanting to say chimichanga whenever I say chimney, but let's see. Bobo's here. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I asked. Oh, no. Dale, do not be sorry that you asked. I just want to be able to share it all. And part of me is like, but Francisco, focus on this for now. That's all. But it's not. I appreciate that you're curious, Dale. Thank you so much. Bobo says, where are you putting the chiminaki? What? Well, that's a good, I guess, a bit better than chimichanga. Bobo says, hey to Dale, and Dale says, hey to Bobo. Dale says, there's a stork waiting nearby. Is there? Oh, good. So just put the baby down the chimney. Ken says, going to lurk mode. No, okay, awesome. Ken, thank you for the lurk. Lurky, don't buy a turkey. That's a deep cut Samantha and the Pythons track. Not everyone knows about that one, but as a primo Samantha and the Pythons fan, I know their whole discography. That doesn't sound right. It's disc and ography. Discography. Is that right? I think that's right. It just sounds weird. Discography. Dang it. Well, I'm not going to say it anymore. To install its discography. Yeah, see, but it sounds weird when I say it. Unless you say discography. The discography of Samantha and the Pythons. Discography. Yeah, and I've said that word before, but for whatever reason, it just sounds weird as I'm saying it now. Baba says, don't put a chimney on a chimichanga. I feel like there's a kid's book that says that. Ra-oi, really, Bobo? Really? I do not like it, Sam. I am. Okay. So now that I drew this chimney sort of apart from the roof, I feel like I can put it in, and it should be fine. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh, but this inner part is actually going to be more like this. That's kind of weird, but I guess that's what it would be like. And then like that. Yeah, no, I guess that's what that part would be like. It's just a little weird. I am gonna make this part just I'm gonna fill this in just so I can see it a little bit offset from the rest. Otherwise, I'm gonna like lose track of what exactly it is. And we'll give it this color instead for the inside. And actually inside here, it should be actually a lot darker. So maybe this, because this is a chimney after all. Okay, something like that, yeah. Hey, Sean, how are you doing? Dale says, don't diss on my ography. Shrek would not appreciate it. I guess not. Paladin says, my favorite fake band came from Geico commercial. Nincompoop in pantyhose. Nincompoop in pantyhose. I had not heard about that band. I don't remember a Geico commercial with that, but that's pretty funny. Nincompoop in pantyhose. That's pretty good. Okay, I think. Where do I want this? I think right about there is where I want. Does that look right? Or it feels like that doesn't look right. Maybe it needs to be more like that. Yeah, I think it's something more like that. Though, is it on the? I feel like it needs to be on this sort of this part. Whoa, no. Just this, Francisco. So that part needs to be like right here. So it needs to be at the, so this, okay, let's do it this way. This pixel right here, the orange one, needs to cover one of these pixels. So let's redraw this roof part. Okay, so that orange part needs to cover one of these. And then it will be lined up. Though the back part, I don't think we would see most of it. So I think actually I need to erase this one. I mean, I may fill that in again, but for now, I think we need to erase that. All right, so could do that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much right where we want it, actually. Okay, so now we'll put that back to black. Okay, so now we have a chimney. Awesome. Let's see. How you, Trick? Hello. How are you doing? How you, Trick? Hey, man, the not myth nor legend, for he is alive before our eyes, neither risen nor overcome by the saved, but saved by grace, does my preferred form of art. Heckin' poggers, as the kids say. Whoa, that's a lot. I think, let's see. The man, the not myth nor legend, for he is live before our eyes, neither risen nor overcome, but saved by grace, does my preferred form of art. Heckin' poggers. Are you talking about me or Jesus? I'm not quite sure how you, Trick. But that's awesome. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you again for amplifying the music for Retro Rewind. We still use that. It's so awesome. That's Heckin' poggers. Sean says, how have you been? 15071. If you don't get it, I'll look at the numbers. Okay. 15071. Is that like Izotai? Izotai. Yeah, I don't know. Keyboard says, well, that was awkward moment. Haha, said hello and went silent because my keyboard stopped working. Had to do a whole update for oh gosh. That sucks, Geek Devotions. Oh my gosh. I mean, sometimes I get people who will just drop in and say hi, and then they'll leave the lurk up, and they're not talking much, and that's fine. So I figured that happened, but if your keyboard's not working, that's really frustrating. Paladin says they stole the Black Sheep wool and gaming console. The Pantaloon Pirate or Nincompoop and Pantyhose, those guys. John, hello. Oi to you. Geek Devotion says hey to Dale, as Dale says hey to Dallas. Baba says, hey everyone, who came in since I went to the fridge? We have Ayutrick, we have John, we have Dallas is back. I think that's it. Baba. Ayutrick says, you do Jesus is greater than the statement. Okay, fair point. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you. Glad you're here, Ayutrick. John says, hello, Babo. Ayutrick, I'm glad you still use it. I'm so self-conscious and keep finding things to improve. Oh, I think it sounds so much better than it was. I mean, I like the riff that I came up with for the guitar at the end. But I think you plussed it up so nicely. Babo says, Francisco, we've all come together to do an intervention. Your name really is Roy. How dare you? Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Just you hold that thought. Hold on as I plug in a little. I should have just had this ready. Okay. Hopefully you guys hear this. We'll see. Okay, let's try this one more time.
My name ain't Roy.
What is this? This one. I think this is from Neptune, a CB Neptune. Trick, and that's how I sort of we found each other through his stream, right? Let's see. But my name's not Roy. Baba. Yay. Yeah, of course. Let's see. And you need to come to terms with it. But my name's not Roy, Baba. Sean says 15 is R. Oh, it is? And O is, oh my gosh. You were doing Roy, really? Wow, Sean. Geekverse says it connected, disconnected, and connected and disconnected over and over again. But it's working now, so you just have to update a driver for your keyboard. Just as we are poor little lambs. We are poor little lambs that have lost our way. Ba, ba, ba. From Black Sheep Squadron, a 70s series. I've never heard of that. Sean says, technology is a strange thing, isn't it? It is. Thank you for the shout out, Key Devotions. Let's see. Bob says, well, heck, I tried. We can all tell Drew as much. Wow. WTF, LOL. My name ain't Roy. It is not Roy. Exactly. Key Devotions says, LOL, heard my name's not Roy, but we can't hear this clip. What? Oh. Yeah, I think that has something to do with me doing Rumble Studios. For whatever reason, it's not piping in the desktop sound, and I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Let me look at OBS because I'm doing quite the hodgepodge, guys. I have OBS open to see and hear me, and then I have all the audio going out as one microphone through something called what's it called? Cable something. Oh, really? It's very complicated. No, it's what is it here? Cable input VB audio virtual cable. Oh, maybe that's why it was doing that. Okay. Let me apply that. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. Tell me if you guys hear this womp sound. Twitch, or if you don't hear it. Okay, did you hear it all or not hear it? Okay, man, I am way behind. Sean says, yeah, the podcast music is amazing. And see, Sean agrees. I just says, yeah. Paladin says, I heard Bing Crosby and Bob Hope sing it on a road movie deal. Sean says, shame I can't hear it. Speaking of Neptune, dude is a good guy. If you want game design, whatever, he is super skilled. Yeah, I totally believe it. Talk to him weekly oh, nice. That's awesome, Itrick. Tell him when you speak to him last. So remember him. Glad we got to hang out for the times we did. Realize he's busy, but hopefully I hope he's doing well. Geek Devotion says, not a driver, entire Corsair software for my keyboard and mouse. Jeez. Dale says, cool Paladin. John says, I'm happy to be back in your stream. It's not Roy.
My name ain't Roy.
Sean says, sometimes all we need is an update or basically an entire new device, and someone all needs a good old PC bonfire. Oh my gosh. Does that app have a I'm surprised I haven't died so far. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So did you hear that clip? I mean, I hear it, but I don't know if you guys could hear it. Rumble, I think you mean Royble. Oh my gosh, Sean. Heard, yep, heard, doing it now. Yes, we heard calculus. So we went from pixel art to another tech. Hopefully not, Dale. We're going to go back to pixel art here after I catch up with everyone. Thank you for that. Another shout out? Maybe it didn't work. That's weird. Let's see. I did. He's unemployed due to game dev shenanigans. That sucks. Any support his way helps a lot. Okay, good to know, Utrecht. Thank you. Yes, heard. Play the video again a few times just to make sure. Wow. John heard. Wow. Okay, back to pixel art, guys. And Lord God, I lift up CT Neptune, that please, Lord, may he find work soon, consistently. Help him to get freelance gigs or whatever he can to see him through this hardship that he's going through, Lord God. Please, Lord, may you support him and bring him through this. Amen. Glad you heard the explosion. Okay, I'm glad that fixed it. So I had this little check that said Windows audio ducking enabled, and I think that's what was the issue. So maybe if I have music going now, it'll actually work. Let's see if I can reopen, close tab. Let's see, will it do that? Reopen, close tab should just be, no, not the turkey drop. Don't play it again. My goodness. No, I'm not doing it again. I was trying to get the music back. Releases. And I like this one that I was playing of Stream Beats. It was like Moon or something. Moonwalk, that's what it was. So I'll play this one and turn it down though, because otherwise it will be way too loud. Okay, something like that I think should be good. Let's do a little loopity loop. Loop. Shuffle. Oh, that's maybe a little too loud. Okay. Yep, we heard this. Pixar, I think you microblock masterpieces. Pablo Picasso would have loved this. Would he have? I guess maybe. All right, going back to this. Move this up some. Zoom out. See a little better. Okay, back to here. All right, so we got this part of the roof. Now we have this upper part of the roof, which I have. It's weird because I have the line that's the back side of the roof, and it's almost parallel with the line that's the top most part of the roof. So I'm gonna erase some of that because it's just, it looks weird to me. So we're gonna just erase these, and we'll just trust that the roof goes down on the back side. We're just gonna trust that happens, guys, because that's how roofs work. Okay. So this part's up here. Let's see. So we have a little bit that goes straight up, which is almost as high as this. It's not quite as high as the bottom floor. So let's see. How high is this? We'll go something like about that much, I think, would be good. So I'll just take this. And we're going to move this over here. And this will be about the height of this, the second floor, I guess. Is the audio acting? Oh, no, it's acting weird again. I mean, I have music going, which I'm hoping just sounds fine in the background. But does it sound weird to you guys? Is it like just, am I robotic again or anything like that? Sean says, as Obi-Wan once said, trust your instincts, which in hindsight is really bad advice. Wow. And now the streaming beats dancing like California raisins, but saying, "We are the beats, like the Go-Go's. We are the beat." Bit robotic. Dang it. All right, well then we'll turn that off because I don't want it being robotic on you guys. That to me would just be super annoying. So turn that off, and we just won't have that. It sounds bubky. Maybe it's on the YouTube end. I don't think so because it seems like Geek Devotions on the Twitch end is experiencing that too. The robotic rewinder, exactly. Yes, sure, we'll go with that. Okay, so now I need to copy this also over here to about there. Is that where the edge would be? I think so. Or would it be there? I think we'll do it. No, we'll do it there because this 2 would go connect to this 2. Unless, oh, actually I should move it over one more, I think. And this I should have moved up a lot higher. Actually, I'll just redo this roof. It's just gonna annoy me. So we'll just redo that. And again, we'll move this one over 1. Right. Oh, come on. Come on. I guess you guys will just have to be okay with my dulcet tones and my Samantha and the Pythons. They are going to rock your world tonight. Samantha and the Pythons. They are right up your alley. I should have ended that rhyme with right. Really? Really? Speaking of Bubbles, what's your favorite Powerpuff Girl? Mine is either Bubbles or it's your friend Calculus back again with another spin of the Wheel of Morality. Wheel of Morality 012. Tell us a lesson that'll make us moo. Moral number 114. This moral comes from Marty. If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. Unless you have the mad cow. Oh, that got dark. Like chocolate milk. Bye, guys. Why you have to autograph that? Productivity 0. Wow, thanks, Pavo. Thanks for that. Jail says, I'd rather watch Gem and the Holograms. Fine. Watch your Gem and the Holograms. See if I care. Apparently they're better than me. Wow, way to give people a guilt trip, Francisco. What is this line back here? I don't
remember.
I remember. So, what do you want to do now? Head back to the bar, or do you want to tackle another job or two?
Well, remember, you still have to wrangle cats.
Yeah, we still got to do that.
Why is Jacob so low in the background? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you're wondering the same thing. Geek Devotions, exactly. Bob says, getting work done with chat being chat is like trying to have a picnic after opening a jar full of corn. That's quite the image there, Baba. It didn't go well. Wait, yeah, calculus was used with chemical Y. Oh, geez, that doesn't sound like it went well. I was wondering, let's see, Geek Version says, I wonder if he was just far away. Probably, because I didn't see either of them on camera. So I imagine, yeah, he was just far away from the mic. Okay. So we're going to essentially copy this same roof. Actually, no, it would be a little smaller. It wouldn't be the same size. So the eaves, I think, will be about the same, but it's a smaller, like, overall, it's smaller in, so I don't think it's going to be as big as the other roof. Okay, so I think, let me turn this outline off. Yeah, let me have that off while I'm working on this top part of the roof. Okay, I think now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this part. How big should this part be? I'm not exactly sure. Well, it should be about the same. It should be in on the opposite side about the same as the front side. So this one, let's see, this goes in 1, 2, 3 is where this one starts. So this one would be 1, 2, 3. Really? Yeah, I guess so. So I guess it would go up about that much. Okay. So we'll go to about there. So I guess that's where it would. That seems too. It doesn't. Oh well, the thing what's making it look like it's not very far in is that the if I look at this house, actually, yeah, the roof coming down is what makes it look like it's inset a lot more, but I don't think it's actually inset all that much from the base level. So I think we're okay. It's just the roof, and this roof makes it look like that anyway. So I think we're good there. So let's put this back up. Oh, the hornets everywhere. I wonder if he was just. Oh yeah, I read that. Dale says, "Why does the game have music from the Waltons?" The Final Fantasy 7 remastered. I don't know. Sean says, "Okay, would you rather subject Monty Python to the Cloud Tifa, Aerith, Barrett, or Sephiroth?" None of. Well, I mean, I don't know. Are they in the mood for watching an movie? Then I guess any of them. But if they're in the mood for watching a movie, would not suggest it to any of them because it's not a movie. That's right. Okay. So this one is going to go across like so. Okay, it's going to hit right there. I'm just going to pass it right through. Yep. Okay, that worked out. Oh yeah, no, I guess that's fine. Well, now that I'm looking at this roof up here, it shouldn't go all the way to the top of where it is. Oh, but well, yeah, it should only go about halfway up. So that means this is a little too short. Darn it. Okay, okay, I read that. Okay, and I'm caught up. Okay, good. Darn. So I guess what that means is, yeah, I'll raise the roof, guys. No, you face them too. Wait, I have to. No, you force them to. Why do I force them to watch that? I wouldn't do that. Does that sound like me? It's not me. Okay, so we'll go up. I think I'm just gonna. Man, that's crap. Because if I make it too much taller, it's gonna be taller than the bottom. I mean, I guess I can make the bottom taller. Just move everything up. I'm starting to hit the upper limit though, because I'm going to hit the top of this pixel art pretty soon. I mean, let's see. Let's just go up 2 more pixels, which will be about the same height as the bottom. We'll see where we're at. And if I can increase the bottom floor height by 2 pixels, I think that'll be good enough. I see the icon on screen, Culture Box, but when will you guys get together again? We've been talking about that. I mean, I think that even Drew brought that up yesterday on the Rift Tracks thing. I think a lot of it is schedules. It's a challenge for all of us, or what's it called? A quorum of us? I think that's the right word. Like enough of us to justify doing a Culture Box conversation. And I've just been, I think me, Dallas, Drew also, I know Nathan, Chris Cowan's been going through it. The Rushmore guys, I think would probably be able to do it, but it's just been tough finding the time to schedule, plan, and prepare for something like that. Geekiverse says, "Oh, just talked about it last night." Yeah, exactly. I think something I've been considering. You guys can tell me what you think. And I mentioned this to so we do every Sunday we try to do something called Culture Box Office Hours, where those of us who are in Culture Box get together and talk about what's going on with our respective shows, anything we can do to help one another, and Why did I bring that up? Oh, and I was mentioning to Drew how something I'm concerned is maybe not doing live streams as much as I'm currently doing. Like, should I be using my time more for podcasts, and doing an additional podcast, or keep doing these game streams? I actually was of the mind that, I mean, this is a great opportunity for people that may not ever see the podcast to find out about it. And I think that's a valid thing. So I say that all that to say that, would doing Christian streamer conversations be, or not Christian? That's Ken's thing. Wow, Ken. See how you've gotten in my head. Culture box conversations, if that'd be a better use of time, than just game streams or pixel art streams or what have you. So I don't know. It's stuff. Cute house. Thank you, Ashley. So it's stuff where I'm thinking about. I'm praying about. So I don't have a good answer for you, Dale, about when that's going to happen. I would hope it happens because those are fun conversations for sure. Yeah, you're right. Paul would force them. Oh my gosh. Dale says you guys ought to review a movie together. Actually, I mean, that'd be interesting. Like, what if we all like get together reviewing a movie and it's all in our own styles? Like, me and Paul do a like and a dislike. I think Cellcast does some similar Geek Devotions. I forget what you. I don't know if for the bomb shelf. I know that's not technically part of Culture Box. I'm not sure how you guys do it, but anyway, something like that. I think it would be kind of fun. I crashed one of those once. The Culture Box conversations. Sean says, imagine a Saw movie is like forcing Francisco has to watch My Python to survive My Python, play 5 times on a Roy. He can't escape. He can't run. Francisco's stuck. And he saw the no film. Yeah, that is exactly how that happened. Paul says, yeah, maybe a movie with spiritual implications like Frailty. Oh my gosh, Paul. We did Frailty already. Sean says, saw insert number of the My Python Hall prom Future and Francisco Retro. What is going on, Sean? Geek Devotions, the thing about these streams, as opposed to your normal podcast streams, is that this gives better opportunity for community building, which of course adds.
Is the flux capacitor maybe going in right there? Mr. Fusion, not the flux capacitor. Mr. Fusion.
I'm trying not to talk over those because I worry that will cause that robot effect. But of course, adds to the podcast. Yeah, I think that can happen, Geek Devotions, and sometimes, I mean, I'm sure you all who stream go through this where it's like, well, not as many people seem to be around as much anymore. So is the community building really happening as much? And I think there's lots of reasons for that. And that's not to say that it doesn't happen. I mean, tonight's a great example of like lots of you guys are hanging out, talking. It's fun. I'm loving getting to have this dialogue with you all. And these are really interesting conversations to be contemplating and thinking about, and you're helping me to process live with you guys. It's fantastic. It's not always like that though, and it's never going to be like consistently like that. But I am noticing personally that it's get off my head. I'm noticing that it's not as much. Like the podcast seem to bring in more consistent people watching live, and which boggles my mind, than these Pixar streams or games. Really? You just had to capture that, Geek Devotions? This guy on my head? Why are you rubbing my head? So, it's so distracting. I know. I'll just do this. Okay, good. It's gone. I totally forget what I was saying. Dang it. What was I saying? What does he have to do? What do I have to do? See, Paul, now you got just that sound clip just running in my head. Okay, I'll get back to you guys here. Let me fix this roof because it's bothering me. Something fierce. Okay, let me just erase and redraw because this is pretty easy to redraw. It's just line tool here. What are you banging my head, Doge? I think that's a Doge. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. Get off my head. Oh.
Hopefully you guys can. Oh, wait.
Dramatic Bible reading. Romans chapter 2. Therefore, you have no excuse, O man. Every one of you who judges, for in passing judgment on another, you condemn yourself, because you, the judge, practice the very same thing. We know that the judgment of God rightly falls on those who practice such things. Do you suppose, O man, you who judge those who practice such things and yet do them yourself, that you will escape the judgment of God? Or do you presume on the riches of his kindness and forbearance and patience, not knowing that God's kindness is meant to lead you?
I wasn't laughing at the dramatic Bible reading. I was laughing at that you took a screenshot, one of you, for that. Okay, so I fixed that roof a little bit. Let me make the back side of it. We're making this a lot taller. Why are you? That hat is not on me. Okay, let's do that. Okay, and then this is going to go down like that. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that seems way taller than the bomb, so I'm going to have to move that up. But I don't know if I'll have enough room with the roof. Anyway, we'll get to that here in a second. Really brushing my forehead. That's not even my forehead. That's the top of my head. Okay, let me catch up with you guys. I'm so sorry, guys. Baba says, funny you should mention that, Paul. I happened to listen to the podcast reviewing that very movie at work this evening. Oh, really? That's fun. Ashley says, I miss Culture Box conversations. I don't think art streams or game streams are a bad idea either. I enjoy them all. So honestly, guys, if we had our own personal office, I'd probably be streaming in the morning a lot. But we don't have anything like that. Like some of you, I know Paul's been here, Ken's been here, but me and Ashley, essentially our bedroom is our living room. We have a Murphy bed that is our couch. And that's also where our computers are, because our kids have the 2 bedrooms here when they're here. So if I'm streaming, then I'm disrupting her sleep. If I'm doing it in the morning, which I'm sure she'd be gracious with for a few times. And, when I was doing Saturday Kid Adventures, she was certainly gracious about that. But I would not feel like a good husband doing that all the time. So if we get to a place where we have our own sort of office space, then I could do that. And I'd love to just hang out with you, do really right on my face. Really? Oh my gosh. I would love to do. I mean, I think that'd be a great opportunity to do more. And it's coming right out of the cat's bum. What the junk? Oh my gosh. These streams are good for making chaos. That's pretty true, Bobo. Let's see. Paul says, whoa to Bobo. Ashley says, apologies for all my coughs. What? No, I haven't really heard you, Ashley, with would you stop it putting those on my face, though? My goodness. Bobo says, Paul, you can record another movie commentary. Indeed. Paul to Ashley, love Band-Aid? Oh, yeah, to feel better. Dale says, this cute house with only a chimney, very much. We're working on it. Shout out to Paul. Well, I'm this far behind. Oh my gosh. Need more fluxing. Yeah, exactly. Could you guess what is baking in the oven? I'm imagining banana bread. Ashley, is that right? What did Ashley bake? Yes, exactly, Ashley. Thanks for the shout out, Geek Devotions. Something delicious, probably. I asked for blondies, but we have bananas that need to be used up, so it's banana bread. I'm always here. But Ashley, no. I mean, I'm glad you're always here, Ashley. Granny Smith apple pie. No, so why were you and Drew talking about that, Paul? Baba says, did I win? Do I get one? Sure, yeah. One day, maybe. Trying to eat that duck. Sean says, oh, by the way, can we talk about how awesome Paul's little sketch version of himself is? It's so cool. I love it. So it is awesome. So if you're not watching Paul stream, he streams almost every day. He streams almost every day doing, and Lord God, please heal Ashley from her coughs and these lingering symptoms she's having from her cold, flu, whatever she had. Please heal her completely of it, Lord God. Amen. But yeah, it is awesome. It is so cool seeing that. Podcast every week. Yeah, I know so many podcasts do that. I think me and Paul have a good rhythm of retro rewind, but I have another, like, honestly, I'll just say now, there's a idea. So I have two podcast ideas. One is trivia, like me and Ashley do trivia against each other, like almost like a pub trivia. And it would be sort of like things from I mean, me as a Gen Xer and her as a millennial, like who knows what more about what. No, she likes to remind me that no, Francisco, you're a millennial, whether you like to think so or not. Is this Krang tooting on my head? Is that what this is? Oh my gosh. Anyway, doing something like that, a podcast like that, and maybe bringing in some, or like having like her or I think our idea was she would face off doing trivia against people from different generations. So like boomers, Gen Xers, millennials, Gen Zs, Gen Alphas possibly, and just do like trivia show like that. I think that's what we had talked about forever ago now. So I'd love to do something like that. I'd also love to do, I have an idea for a board game podcast. That'd be more like a video podcast, but no, I would not do that myself because I would fail if I did a podcast by myself. I've shown that to be the case. So I have to find someone that would be interested in doing that with me. How am I so far behind? You guys are amazing. I love you all. Okay, so let's see if I can catch up. Okay. Paul says, nice kitty. Baba says, the Hornets are active indeed. Ashley says, I recorded a podcast with you, but I doubt anyone would listen. What would it be about? I just sort of said a bankrupt chat. I'm not going to bankrupt the chat. Dale says, that's what you need during times when you need your mask. So I was looking, I think you had mentioned Dale or Geek Devotions said I need a samurai mask for Sega Saga, Sega Samurai instead of the Nintendo Ninja. And I was looking at Dollar Tree. I'm on the lookout for something like that. I think that'd be really cool to have a mask I don for being the Sega Samurai, but I haven't found one yet. Okay, Hammer Time, says Dale. Sean says, imagine having Santa go into a chimney and he lands in a house like this. Yeah. Why are everything blocks? What is this, Minecraft? Sean says, I know people talk about don't throw rocks in glass houses or whatever, but this takes this to a whole new level. Don't throw bricks in a negative house. Exactly. Ask, that's very clever. Yes. But Cellcast says, hey, Slowpoke, my episode is already released. What's taking you so long? Oh my gosh. You know what? Things are taking me so long. Like this art. I'm glad Jacob got the art too, though, for The Wind Rises. Go check out The Wind Rises, guys, at the cellcast.podbean.com. Let's see. Bob says, Cellcast, I tried to tell him this was an intervention to convince him his name was Roy.
My name ain't Roy.
But it didn't take. Oh my gosh. How are these stickers so well placed? I don't know, Cellcast. It's a little ridiculous how well they're placing right in my face to annoy me. Banana bread for the win. Indeed, Ashley. Cellcast says 6 minutes behind. I'm 6 minutes. Oh my gosh. Dale says you need gnats and stars spiraling around you. Sean says, imagine a culture box version of Mystery Science Theater 3000. That would be fun too. That would be really fun, actually. But the thing with Mystery Science Theater 3000 is I'm pretty sure they script all their jokes. I mean, I'm sure maybe starting out they were able to do on the fly, But sometimes those jokes are just so good. I can't believe that they're just coming up with them on the spot. I am not that good comedically. Let's see. It's a brain fart. Oh, the Krang with the tooting. Okay, that makes sense. Dale says brain pooping. It's knowledge upon you. Sure. Sean says so. A more open version of Who Will Save Generation X. Yeah. So it's definitely borrowing and taking inspiration from Who Will Save Generation X. Though it's more like a King of the Hill style. Let's see. Or are you smarter than a millennial? It's something like that. Or do you know more trivia than millennial? Something like that. Welcome to Play the Chat. Pretty much Geek Devotions. Ashley says, could we ever do another type of podcast? If so, what would it be? Well, other than the trivia one, I don't know. I'd be open to suggestions. We speak so much because we love so much. Indeed. Sega Samurai was my idea. I'm sorry, Cellcast. Jeez, my bad. Then you get credit for it. Sean says maybe like a Kabuki Oni mask with a helmet. Maybe. Dale says you could do a podcast like Actors on Actors, but streamers on streamers. Oh, well, I mean, that's another thing I'd love to do is Christian. Dang it, Ken, you're in my head with your Christian streamer conversations. Rewinder remarks, I think would be fun. Oh, but you know what? Maybe it's because I'm like, there's only so many of you here in stream regularly. Maybe it's something more where I interview people that are regularly on the podcast. And I just ask them about like the questions I used to ask people in Rewinder Remarks, which are some of you guys, but also it's more general and like you get to know more of the people that are just on the show. Let's see if I can get this right. There, I was hoping one of you would do that because if I'm doing that for a bit, it's to give you guys an opportunity. It's because it's so ridiculous. Don't read this. Really, Geek Devotions. That's Paul's shtick. Inside the streamer studio. Oh, there you go, Bobo. Sean says Drew is doing competitive podcasting. I think he made a new sport. Those are hard to record. Oh, wait, what? What's hard to record? I lost it, Cellcast. Oh, Mystery Science 3000, yes. Bob says MST3K did script, except for very early on. Yeah, that makes sense. Bob says taking inspiration in podcasting, of course, means stealing. Is that just me? No, I've stolen plenty in my day, so I get it. A true artist steal. Are you smarter than Roy?
My name ain't Roy.
How dare you, Cellcast? Geek Devotion Generation X plus King of the Hill. So more propane and propane accessories. Well, gosh, I can't do Hank Hill or anything. Bob says, why are you super soakering me? My forehead's getting all wet. We could come and talk about our least favorite movies. Indeed. She says, do it. I can be your first guest for the second time. I think, would it be the third time? I forget. Let's see. I'm almost caught up. Oh my gosh. Dale says retro running with you and calculus. This old Bruce Stern movie, Silent Running. I'm not familiar with that. Is that a submarine movie? It sounds like it'd be a submarine movie. It's exclamation point AG, Sean, but you have to be a reflex capacitor to get those. Oh, guess who it is? That's right. It's calculus. Back for another spin of the wheel of morality. Wheel of morality 012. Tell us a lesson that'll make us moo. Moral number 10. We have here a moral from Yoshi. Don't leave a picture of yourself with a green screen background on the internet. It's dangerous out there. Just do it.
There they are.
And then bye.
Over here.
This is Dragon Warrior 11, right, Drew?
Make ourselves scarce.
Run as fast as you can. You won't catch me. I'm the
what? You got to finish it. Wow, I did perfect timing as I did Geek Devotions, pretty much. Ashley says, I've seen every episode of King of the Hill multiple times. Geek Devotion says, I've stolen plenty from you. Oh my gosh. The Nintendo Ninja is not.
Yes, he is not.
I am perfectly fine in my ability.
Yes.
Confident in my abilities is what I was trying to say.
Dang.
I hate that clip. I hate it so much.
I have to say I'm confident in my abilities with that.
Yeah, exactly, Francisco. Why? I thought you were more skilled than that. But no, you joke. Bruce turned in this spaceship with all these robots. Oh, okay. Then I guess that's completely different. Bob says, how many more things can we put on the screen? Calculus. Hey, Beaker. Calculus. Yay. Knowing is half the battle. Exactly. I bet you anything. One of you guys do a shout out for Geek Devotions. I just have a feeling. If you do a shout out for Geek Devotions, it'll be me on Geek Devotions. I just have a feeling. Because that always happens. that boy ain't right. I think that's a King of the Hill reference. Dragons Kronsky. I mean, Quest. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, Ash did. Dang it! But this is a good one.
In the countryside, the peasants. That's true. Cottages! That's true. Cottages!
Strong door. That's another thing. I do a pretty good strong bad. So if you wanted to like send me email, be like, oh, well, thank you, Geeks of Oceans, for writing. You asked, how do I cook a turkey, Strong Francisco? Oh, well, let me tell you. First, you have to preheat your oven to 1,000 degrees. Then you stick in the turkey. Then you eat the turkey. The end. Oh, gosh. Okay, so I was wrong. That's fine. Yay, Ninja loses. Wow, thanks a lot for that, Dale. Silka says, I don't know why this is Dragon Quest 11 clip comes up so much. It's not the best. I don't know. I could, but I can't. Let's see. Classic. Well, Kelsey was so confused, says Geek Devotion. Sean says, my grandma loved King of the Hill and Bob's Burger live action. On the other hand, Modern Family, she's so obsessed. Oh, interesting. Bob says, yes. And she says, love Trogdor. It had a bearded dragon as its name. If I had a bearded dragon, its name would be Trogdor. Well, yeah, you gotta go with that. Bob says, ooh, a new bit we could play with. Dear Strong.
My name ain't Roy.
Not Strong Roy, Strong Francisco, or Strong Retro, maybe. Wait, when do we take out the turkey?
Dear Geek Devotions, you eat the turkey in the oven. I thought that was obvious, but apparently you need to be hand-holded. So let me tell you this. You open the oven. You put in the turkey at 1,000 degrees. You get in the oven. You consume the turkey. You get out of the oven and go to the nearest hospital. Ha! They don't call me Strong Francisco for nothing.
Okay. Oh, wow. Fun fact, nearly all of Homestar Runner is old enough to review on the podcast. That's crazy, Cellcast. I believe it, but that's nuts. Geek Devotion, Baba says, Geek Devotions, we don't. Have you never eaten turkey? We eat scalded. Exactly. See? Babo knows. Sean says, good. Strong bad impression. Homestar Runner feels good to hear that again. I can't do Homestar Runner. And guys, it's like this, right? I mean, that's not really that great. I feel like my strong bad's stronger. Okay. All right. Let's try to get this next part of the roof. Let's see. I'm going to copy essentially this part and do it over here. Okay. And let's see if we even have enough room for this. So we're going to put it right. Okay. It looks like we have enough room. So that's good. Okay. We got the eaves going and it's inset some. Good. Okay. Yeah. I think this will work. Fantastic. The countryside. Burninating the peasants. Okay, I think though what we learned from the last one is that we need to get rid of this. Otherwise, it just looks wonky. So now we'll go like this to right there. Perfect. This will go like this. Oh crap! What happened? Oh, there we go. Okay, now we got it. There we go. Okay, so now I got that roof. Now I think we can sort of get rid of the parts that we don't see. And continue on. Oh, I also need to remember there's a little the attic thing is right up here. So I need to remember that. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's maybe okay, I'm looking at this line up here. And maybe this roof does go almost to the top of where the ceiling would be, because I know the attic is pretty much right up there. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but let's do this. So the attic window is right about there behind it. Okay. And so that means the roof would have to be down a bit. So maybe I'm fine with having this go in, especially if I don't have a line that goes across to sort of indicate, hey, this is where that ceiling is. I think we're going to be okay then, moving this down some. Then it's not as tall as the other part. So I think we'll go with that. All right. So let me do that adjustment, then I'll get back to what you guys are saying. Turn that off. We're going to take, okay, that does include the chimney. All right. So I have to be a little careful. Okay. So we're going to move this down. Come on. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That doesn't help. 1, 2. Okay. Now we're going to move this part down. 1, 2. And now we're going to, actually for this part, I'm just going to delete this part inside, and then we'll move this part down. 1, 2. Because what? No, don't turn that. What are you doing? 1, 2. All right. And now we're going to erase this part after I unselect, because this is the inside roof part that, or the line that we don't really need. So we're going to get rid of that. Okay. And now we're going to get rid of this part right here and redraw that like so. All right. And now if we were to put the roof on, okay, now we need to move this part down. Not that part. 1, 2. Okay, something like that. Good. Now I think, okay, this is starting to come together. All right. Let's see. Dale says, this just in, the Swedish chef is the better chef, and the Magnificent McMuffin loves peanut butter sandwiches. Good to know. Soulcast says, is your house burninated, Clark? Yes, I think that's what happened. Wow. Oh, you clipped? What did you clip? Oh my goodness, what is this? I will attempt to share this. Let's see here. All right. So if I open, no, not that. Okay, open this. Let me pause it. If I can. If it will load. It's loading here. Okay, pause. Okay. Now we're going to share this. Start screen share with how to cook and eat Thanksgiving turkey. Okay, I'm so glad you clipped this. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's show this. And play.
You eat the turkey in the oven. And I thought that was off. But apparently you need to be hand-holded. So let me tell you this. You open the oven. Put in the turkey at 1,000 degrees. You get in the oven. You consume the turkey. You get out of the oven. Go to the nearest hospital. Ha.
Wow. Okay, you could stop sharing that.
You
well, don't keep playing
in the oven. I thought that was obvious, but apparently you need to be.
Now I can't find.
No, I can't find. Let me tell you this.
Where are you?
You open the oven.
Right there.
You put in the.
Wow. So, I'm listening to that clip and my audio is dropping out. Are you guys hearing? Are you experiencing that? Like consistently, is my audio will just drop out and then come back right away? Is that what you guys are hearing often, or is that just the clip, do you think? Okay. Geek Devotion says, I forgot this was an art stream, huh? Yeah, it is. Dale says, correction, the amazing Mumford loves peanut butter sandwiches. I was having flashbacks to that Magnificent McMuffin. What is this from, Dale? Cellcast says, Geek Devotions, it's a chat stream with just a hint of art. How dare you, Cellcast? Geek Devotion says, Cellcast, fair. Dale says, a moment to reflect. Okay. Big gulps. All right, Lord God, thank you so much for Geek Devotions being here this evening, for his friendship. I pray you be with him and Celeste with what she's going through. Please be with them both. Please, Lord, may they find time for one another, time to rest, and continue to bless Geek Devotions, Lord, and their church and all that they do. Pray all this in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. Have a good one, Dallas. Thank you for being here. God Crash Gang, have a great night, Rewinders. You too, Dallas. Cellcast says, drink purple. I prefer Sunny D. Dale says, if you put the roof on, not only would it just be a better cute house, but would help hold that chimney still stuck in the midair. Yes, that's true. You're getting an echo now? Or is that just for the clip? I'm not sure why you'd be getting an echo. I mean, maybe that's why. Yeah, maybe that's why. I think because actually I know why, because it's playing on my desktop audio and then I also have that desktop audio coming back again. So that's what happened. Strong Bad has become stronger. He's multiplying, Sean. Yes, exactly. Oh, remember when Max from Sam and Max, I never played Sam and Max. TF2's Heavy, Strong Bad, and a Tycho Penny Arcade all gambled at the Underground Poker Club? I do. I do not remember that, Sean. No, you sound fun to me, says Cellcast. Beager says the Swedish Chef and Calculus together would be amazing. That sounds like a pretty awesome pair up. And then you left another clip. I'm not going to do that right now, Geek Devotions, unless you feel like it's super, super fun. No, the clip was echoing. Yeah, okay. I know why it was. Somewhere inside my brain. I mean, it freezes when Calculus he does pop up. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure why. No, the clip was echoing. Okay, but when the clip's here, that sort of Twitch guru thing, does it echo also then? Yeah, and I don't know why it does that. Okay, let's give this some roof so that Dale feels like, okay, this, you know what, this is going to be fine now. I know where the roof is. Okay, so we're going to fill in this with, we'll do this color for now. It's kind of a white-ish roof, grayish roof, but we'll do this. Okay, it's like that. And then we'll go down to this one and fill in this part. Okay, and let's go ahead and just bring up the opacity on this to full. Okay, so we're not going to see much of the windows. That's fine. I don't care about that. I think, was I going to make the lower part? That's so weird. This one, the roof here seems so extreme compared to the one below it. And I'm not exactly sure why. Oh, because it doesn't need to be as tall. That's what it is. So let me I just remember, because it's in more, it doesn't need to be as tall. So essentially what I can do is, I think this should work. If I go here and I subtract these two and these two, I think, and then I'm going to draw a new line right here, right to there. And then I'm going to delete those ones. Careful, 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 careful. Don't screw this up, Francisco, because then you have to redraw it. No one likes that. Okay, while I'm remembering, actually, I'm gonna catch up with you guys. Is the company getting old? Is the computer getting old? Yeah, that is. You know what? That's a good point. I didn't think about that, but it could very well be the computer because this computer I built it in 2019. So it's 5 years in, which I mean, that's a good run. It probably still has 1 or 2 years more, but it's going to get to this point where I need to probably get a new one at some point. Good. That's a good point though, Cellcast. I think it's more streamer bot and how that and Twitch work than anything else. But let's see. Cellcast says when you add this to RP album art background, you should make the background darken like the house is draining all the energy around it. Maybe I've started using, and I'll go ahead and show you guys this now. Let me bring this up here. Well, I wish there was something else, but that's fine. Okay. Share screen. There's no audio for this, so I'm going to share this. Share screen. Bring it over. Okay. So, well, it's going to be in two places, but that's fine. All right. So, this is I'm hoping to actually turn this FireJoy Studios into an LLC. It's not currently one, so don't steal it. But this is the company that's sort of going to be the main umbrella company, I guess, for Retro Rewind Podcast, Junkyard Juggernauts, any other podcasts or games, video or board that I create or I produce. And so what I've started doing and am trying, I haven't fully committed to going to here yet, though it's looking like I'm liking enough about it that I probably will. But if you go to Retro Rewind Podcast, this is on a site called Substack. This is essentially a newsletter, you could say, or a microsite of Retro Rewind Podcast that will have all the episodes in it. You'll also have RSS feed. It'll be a different RSS feed than what's currently. And Retro Rewind Podcast would just redirect to this section of FireJoy Studios. What I wanted to mention though, because you brought up the art, like have it show like it's draining. So this is the new art backgrounds I'm going to be having. So when it's in this sort of cover format, it sort of looks like it's drained already, but then the lights on the house will be drained also. So maybe I would do that in sort of the main art, because I think that would be fun. It's just a matter of whether or not I'll remember it, Cellcast. But I like that idea. But yeah, so this is just similar to the current page. I would have all the guests listed up here, not just me and Paul. But you have timestamps, you have art, you have the rating, TV spot, technicals, and some things about sharing, and you can comment. So I am liking a lot about this. There's also things like notes, like if I go back to FireJoy Studios, it's almost like I guess like a Twitter or a Blue Sky or what have you. You can just post little notes, and it can share other things. It can share you can share just memes or whatever, just the types of things, the life things. Like this is me printing out. I printed out paper prints of the of the updates to the cards for the live versions to sort of sleeve in with these with the old actual printout cards, so they have the playing card feel without having to like get a whole new reprint. So just stuff like that. This is me creating the FireJoy Studio logo. Just real quick, it's like 30 seconds. So this is me creating the logo. If it's gonna play, watch it not play now. Okay, there it goes. And again, it's pixel art because I love pixel art. So what you want from me? What do you want? But it's the same program I'm using now. I'll just let this finish playing. It's almost done here. And then the finished logo. So just it has different elements like that. I actually shared Cellcast with you. I shared a Substack earlier, the animation obsessive, something like that. Something else, and then there's also a Junkyard Juggernauts area where here's the page for Junkyard Juggernauts. This is what I was sort of talking about before. If you go to this page, and yeah, this is, I think you asked, is this available to everyone? Yeah, anyone can go and see this right now. If you just go to firejoystudios.substack.com, which is a lot to remember, but yeah, you can't get there. The latest playtest that Ken was a part of is posted here. It's still an unlisted YouTube link, but you can watch it. It is 5 hours long. Here's how. But I have all the timestamps for the different turns and like a little breakdown of what happened. If you just want to watch the final confrontation, if you just want to watch the building phase, stuff like that, you can do that. But this just talks about the game. This is essentially in lieu of the current Junkyard Juggernauts game, but you can also sign up to receive updates for that newsletter by signing up for Junkyard Juggernauts. It looks like though right now, if you sign up for one, you sign up for them all, but then you can actually go back in and say, oh, you know what? I don't want Junkyard Juggernauts, or I don't want generally Firejoy Studios. I just want Retro Rewind. So you can do stuff like that. So it's a combination of a blog, a email newsletter site, and microblogging. So and it's also another reason I'm strongly considering this is it's free, and I can also I can move potentially move people that are supporting the podcast on locals to here and support via here instead, and have content that's already just in one place instead of having to go to the website and also go to locals. And I could just be doing the voting on your final reigns, all that type of stuff right here. Have the voting, which I'm actually may change to, there's a surveys mechanism in here, which I may change the voting to, but I might also be able to keep the current voting. So anyway, Firejoy Studios, I'm happy to answer any questions about that. But let's get back to the main event, aka the house where there's no chimney. What happened? No, it's right there. Oh yeah, I was moving this whole section down. That's what was going on. Okay, let's see. Dale says, been soon talking it and on the way trip. What? Sean says, did you know the blue whale is a mass of 200 tons and as such was the biggest amount of muscle. So basically whales are super, super buff. Beefcake. Dale says, to Albuquerque. Oh, you got to take that trip to Albuquerque. Sean says, also tuna, they're pretty muscular too. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Sean says, so this is your company business? Yes, this is the one I'm hoping to start. Dale says, Firejoy Studios, will I need a Fire Stick to access it? No, you won't need a Fire Stick. That's funny though. Sean says, oh, I thought it was like a website about your job, which you kind of what it is. I mean, ideally, one day I would love for this to be my job, is just making pixel art, games, podcasts, all that. But that's in God's hands. He's the only one that's going to be able to make that happen. She says, husband, you have 17 viewers across. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, yay. Thank you, everyone watching. I see several of you on Rumble. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. If you're not sure who I am, my name is Francisco. I'd love to get to know you. Just say hi in chat. Definitely talk to you. Everyone in YouTube and Twitch, glad you're all here. And none of you are on Facebook. What's up with that? No, that's fine. I'm apparently streaming there, but I'm not sure if it actually is going there or not. But anyway, Cellcast says, if I were to do something like this, I need something besides my old standby Gargling George Productions. Wait, are you talking about doing the streaming like I'm doing, or like a sort of umbrella site? Is that what you're talking about? I need something beside my old. I mean, Gargling George Productions. If it has a good story, I don't know why you couldn't just call it that. Sean says, watch out, Ruben Clamor. There's a new board game creator now. Are you talking about Reiner Knizia? That's like a big board game creator, but I'm not sure who Ruben Clamor is. And he was a lot of Junkyard Juggernauts. That's right. Oh yeah, please do. Oh, I see someone watching. So that's probably you, Ashley, I imagine. You are live on. Okay, cool. Thank you for checking that, Ashley. Ruben Clammer created the modern version of board game, The Game of Life in 1960. So yeah, Sean. Oh, cool. I didn't know that, Sean. The more you know. Yeah, your umbrella side. Yeah. Okay. I am caught up. It is possible, guys. Dreams can come true. Facebook. Oh yeah, that thing I forgot existed. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So got this. Move this roof down, Francisco. Golly sakes. Stop forgetting. Remember. No. One. I think two. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I like that a lot more. This part looks okay. The eaves look about the same now as the lower section, and this looks more like it just has though there's not as much space for the windows. Like the lower section actually looks taller than the upper section. I'm curious if I move that up one. Yeah, I'll do that. One more there. Okay. So let's now continue with the outline at the bottom. We're going to remove this part, and let's make this full opacity. Okay, and we'll go with this. Get rid of that. Boop, boop, boo. All right, so that's looking good. We do need to do this front section, this sort of doorway section. I'm going to do that before I do the windows. Oh, it looks like this part of the house, there's a, what do you call that? Like a hutch? This is the part, this is like where the tree is, but it sort of comes out from the house. I feel like there's a name for that type of thing. It's not a hutch. It's like a sonata, sunroom. I don't know what that is. It's something. Let's see.
9 minutes.
Oh wow.
Until the banana bread.
Oh, okay. But I do usually end at 8:30, so.
You're not done yet.
Well, I'm not going to finish this Pixar tonight.
I'm just saying, you're not done yet.
That's true. I'm not done yet.
You've got like 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 13 minutes. Soulcast says, or are you? Bob says, my friend was just at a week-long board game event. Oh, sound like such fun. Yes. That the two I've been to the same convention twice. I went to it this fall and this last spring. Yeah. And they were really fun. I got to play more games this last time than the first time, but sorry, it's
My name ain't Roy.
name's not Roy. Why chat bankruptcy? It's not inevitable. Look, I'm caught up. Oh yes, the Frank Sinatra part of the house. Why is it the Frank Sinatra part? Oh, the Sonata. Oh, I see. Okay. So let's try to make so we have like a little. It's sort of halfway on this upper part is where this roof area is. So I think I'm going to go back here. Let's move this up. And I guess I'll just try to freehand it here. So it goes up into this window, and I'm going to do this on yet another layer because doing this type of geometry, I just feel like I'm going to get it wrong a lot of the time right off the bat, and that's fine. This way it allows in different layers, I can move it. So we'll start it. It goes up about right there, I'd say. And we'll say it just goes down like that at that slope. About right there. And then right like that, I think. So that's sort of the root. Oh, but it goes in some. Okay, so I'm going to have to actually repeat this. And that looks wonky at that part. Can I move that a little bit? Maybe up some. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. And so this part actually comes out some. So I need to repeat this like this. And maybe like right there. I don't know how far. It doesn't look like it goes too much past the eaves. So maybe just like right there. Okay, so to line it up, here's what I'll do. Because I'm using the same sort of lines throughout, it's actually just going to be this line. Jeez Louise. Okay. That's so weird looking, or that's so odd. But this is going to be like what I align it to. So given that, it's going to be something like something like that. Okay, so that's going to be the part that comes out. And then, so this part of the roof is not going to be there. So let's get rid of that. Right in here. Wait, where? Oh, this one maybe. Yeah, there we go. So this part of the roof isn't there. Man, that banana bread smells so good in the neighborhood. What is behind this that's throwing me? Is that the other layer maybe? Okay, so is that this? No. Oh, it's this outline. Okay, so get rid of this one also. There we go. All right, let's see. Silcast says alligators can live up to 100 years, which increases the chance that they'll see you later. Oh my gosh. That's pretty good, Silcast. I like that. Sean says, "Oh wow, you got the roof done. I thought you were just talking Roy."
My name ain't Roy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go play Final Fantasy Epic Adventures Road Trip of the Four Beast Bros, aka 15, first edition PS4 version, and this time is Magical Chocobo ad Game of the Night 20XX. All right, Lord God, thank you so much for Sean being here this evening, for being part of the fun. I pray protection and provision over him, and I look forward to the next time we can hang out and stream together. Amen. Have a good one, Sean. Thanks for being here. So Cass says, are you going to go ape on that banana bread? I'm sure I'll have a slice tonight. I'm probably not going to go ape on it. Is that the banana joke? Is that what you're doing? That's pretty clever, actually. Okay. What layer is that on? Oh, that's on 2. Okay. And is that okay? There we go. Okay. So now back to 4, and we're going to link these up. Get this here. Oh, come on. Huh. Okay, yeah, I think that's what I want. Is that where it should hit the roof there? Oh, it's like the roof stops. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so it's like the roof does one of, or the eaves does one of these things. Not there. That's not going to work. Yeah, it does this and then this. And then it's, whoa, dang it. I guess it'd be on this one. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. It like doesn't connect. There's a little gap, which is quite strange in my mind, but okay. You do you, roof and architects. Okay, now we'll go back to 4. We'll fill this part in so I can sort of see a bit more of what I'm doing, but it's going to be a darker color to help give me some dimensionality. So not this one. We're going to do this one, fill that in because it's looking away from the light source, we'll say. All right, so actually, you know what? This should, it should go all the way back up to this wall. And in this section, it doesn't, I don't know if it is. Does it look like it's going back up against the wall? Not really. But it would be. Man, this is blowing my mind how to figure out like how this is supposed to look. Yeah, I knew you were talking about Final Fantasy 15, Sean. Silcast says, yes, Roy, that was a banana joke. However, did you guess?
My name ain't Roy.
I guessed because my name's not Roy. That's how I guessed. I'm that in tune with things. Yes, that is I. Gosh, part of me feels like it needs to be touching like this, but that's not right. So let me go back there. Let me erase this thing. No, what layer are you on? I don't know. What? Okay, wow. You were low. I guess let's see if I make this this roof part just not touch this at all. Maybe then it looks like it hits the wall. I guess we'll try that. I'm not sure, but we'll give that a shot. Okay, that kind of works. Kind of, sort of. Okay, but here's the thing. This is touching the wall because of the slope. It's touching the wall right there. Why is this not touching the wall? It seems like it's far from the wall. I think this goes to, okay, here's the problem. The angle of this is not as extreme as the angle of the roofs. I think that's my issue. So we're going to redo this because it's just a lot flatter, and that's why it can move further up. So we'll figure that out here by, geez, I hope once I've gotten the house made, just putting on all the lights is going to be a lot easier. I sure hope so. Cause man, I was not expecting this to be as challenging. I like the challenge. I do like that. And this is growing me. This is growing my abilities as an artiste. Oh, I'm a French artiste. No, but it's good. It's good. That's growing me. Okay, let's put this over here. We're gonna try to redo this. I am gonna erase all this in here just so it's not mucking with my works. Yeah, that's what I'll say. Okay, make this a little bigger. Right in there. Get rid of all that. Get rid of this outline right here. Okay. So that's about where it's going to be. And now we're going to go back to layer 4. We're going to take the line tool. And we're going to go right about here where the wall is. Instead of the extreme like this, we're going to go more. I think we'll just go like this. Just the 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 to about there. And then I guess, would it just be straight across? Would that be the threshold? I feel like it would. That seems more like it. Though I think it needs to be right where this roof is. So let's do this instead. So where's the midpoint of this section. That's about the midpoint. Okay. So that's where this part up here is. So now we'll just start going straight. We'll go to about there, I guess. I think I want essentially these two to be aligned. So where's that at? Okay, so it's right about there. So I can delete that and that. Okay, so now we're at around where they would be meeting up. I think. Now I'm confused. Is that right? If this kept going. Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty right. That's where they would sort of be aligned. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to take that same section, and this is the part that I'm going to sort of extend out like this. And let me look at this. It's up a bit from it. Now, if I'm keeping these lines straight, actually I need to draw the 2 1 2 1 2 1 line out from here. So let's see. No, let's go maybe this one. There we go. And yeah, I think that's probably about the limit it would be. Something like that. We'll go there. We'll see what that does. I think, guys, I've been on my mouse too much today because I can feel my fingers cramping up a little bit. Like I was doing this earlier because like I can feel them like strained. Like I've been like my work has been so busy these last few days, or this last week, 2 weeks. So it's been rough, but guys, good. I'll continue to get me through it. And Ashley's been so awesome and supporting me. So yeah. Let's see. So thank you, Ashley, for all you do. I think I'm just gonna be satisfied with that. It looks a little thick, but maybe that's how it would be. So let's do this. Let's so let's see, what would this angle be? Would it just be more like this? Well, that looks weird. Okay, like that, I guess. So that's there, and then this one to there. Okay, and now let's take this one and fill it like that. And then the other one, let's fill with the lighter version like that. Okay, so now it looks like it touches this back wall, which let's go ahead and fill that in. What would that? Okay, these are obviously white. So let's go with this. Oh my goodness. Apparently I don't have this all filled in. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so it's this one. Okay. So given that, let's do something like this. Come on, give me, where am I? Okay, right there, Francisco. Come on. All right, now can I fill this part in? What do you want from me? Oh, I did on the wrong layer. That would be why that wouldn't work. Okay, so I want on this layer. Yes, this is the layer I want it on. Okay, no, the line tool, please. Okay, now fill that in. Okay, there we go. So now if I add the roof back on, and then this part. Oh, but okay, I accidentally didn't fill. Oh, where are you? Right here, I think. There we go. Okay. There we are. So now that's starting to look a bit better, though where these sort of meet is really strange. And it doesn't help that there's, oh crap, there's this whole like part that comes out of the house, but I don't have room for it. All right, well, for now, let's take out this part of the roof that's just wonk. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Silcast says, see, it usually my wrist that cramps up when I've been on the computer all day. Yep. Maybe it's because I do a lot of typing. Maybe, yeah. For me, it's a lot more like mouse stuff. I mean, I use a trackball mouse where I'm manipulating the mouse with my fingers instead of moving it around an area, and that helps a lot. But it can also just be too much sometimes. But we are at time. Let me save this. Golly sakes, let me save this. Save. I'm going to keep working on this. But we are done for the evening. Thank you all so much for being here. Sean, Cellcast, Bobo, Ashley, Dale, Geek Devotions, who is here, Trick, who is here, Ken, if you're still here. I think I said Sean already, or Sean left. That's right. I'm trying to, a Paladin. I'm not sure if you're still here, Paladin, but if you are, thank you. Really appreciate each and every one of you. If I forgot to say your name, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be a jerk. Did I say Drew or the Cellcast? See, now I don't even remember. Romper time, exactly. You don't forget to save. Don't want to have to replay a lot to fight Scat again. To fight Scat again? What? I don't know. Well, watch out for Turkey. Oh, Scar. Oh, gosh. Why are you bringing up those horrible memories? That makes a lot more sense than Scat, though. So I'm glad you clarified. But we are going to end in prayer, and then we'll be done for night. We'll be back. We'll be back. When we'll be back? Friday night. I'll be streaming. I'm not sure what I'm going to stream yet. It's going to be a video game, though. Probably more. Well, I don't know if I'll do a Castlevania because I may say that for Sunday. Oh no, I'm not gonna be streaming Sunday because me and Ashley are gonna go see a movie. So I will stream Sega Saga on Friday night. This coming Friday. Stupid. Yeah, I totally get it. Cellcast. I'll be streaming Castlevania Bloodlines this Friday. Might be able to beat it. We'll see. I think I got far enough to have enough continues that's possible. What time do you go live on Friday? Fridays, it's 8 p.m. Pacific. So that's late for most of you, 10 p.m. Pacific. So we'll do that. And then I think I don't know if I'll be streaming Friday of Thanksgiving, maybe. Tuesday, the Tuesday before Thanksgiving probably will be, but not sure what exactly.
Black Friday.
Oh yeah, Black Friday. That's right. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that's what. So Black Friday is traditionally the birthday of the podcast. So maybe we'll do, maybe if I get my ducks in a row, me and Ashley or me and Paul or me or someone else will try that whole like, hey, let's interview hosts from the show, because I think that would be fun to do a rewinder remark, but retro rewinder remark. I don't know, something like that. But thank you guys so much. Appreciate you all. Yeah, check out Firejoy Studios at firejoystudios.substack.com. I would love, it'd be really awesome to start just getting subscribers to that. And let me know what you think of it. Maybe you're like, I hate this so much, or oh no, this is cool. I see why you like this. I mean, whatever. I'm happy with any feedback. Just know that it's not going to have all the content, and I probably won't change the old RSS feed to this one. First off, if I ultimately decide no, this is not the way to go, which your feedback would help with that. But if it is the way I go, I'm going to wait until I have all the stuff transferred over from the old site to the new site, so I can just redirect the domain, redirect the RSS feed, so that everyone's podcatchers get updated just fine. In case in case you can raid. Okay. Yeah. Is there actually, I should look if there's anyone we can raid. Because that is a good thing to do. So let's see. What is today? Today's Tuesday. I'm like, what's going on today?
You've got pen, you've got book.
Okay, let's see. Oh, whoa, what's happening? Stop it. Actually, I want to press play. I just want to mute. There we go. Yeah, let's do Ken. And we can thank him for playing for 5 hours on Sunday. How about that, guys? But yeah, we'll raid Ken. Last time I tried it from Rumble Studios, it didn't work, so let me try it over here. Or get this going over here. Pop up Twitch. Raid. Not Renathan. Kennethan. Okay. But let me pray before we do that. Lord God, thank you so much for this evening, for this awesome group of people, these rewinders, new and old, that we get to come together, have fun, be silly. As I attempt to work on this pixel art, Lord, I thank you for the creativity you've blessed me with to be able to do stuff like this. I pray that it was a blessing to everyone who was a part of it. And thank you for everyone just being here to help me sort of talk through some of the things I'm thinking about, and get like live feedback and different perspectives, and even sort of generate new ideas. That I think this just shows how we need each other, Lord God. None of us can just be okay alone. That we're best when we're in community with others. And thank you for demonstrating that to me tonight, and hopefully to all of us. I pray protection and provision over all of us, that those of us who are prayer, faith, and trust in you would pursue you more and more each day. I pray all of us who haven't, that just all of us generally would experience your love, grace, beauty, and truth in a fresh new way. Pray all this in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, who left all majesty to come down into our depravity, live the life we would, taught us how we could, conquered sin, overcame death, being raised to you, the Father, making a way for us all to have a right relationship with you where there wasn't a way before. Amen. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. We'll be on the Twitch side. We'll be rating Kennethan now. Amen. Amen. Yes. And everyone else, we will catch you Friday, hopefully, for Castlevania Bloodlines. And I'm hoping to have this. I think my deadline will be next Wednesday for Christmas Vacation to be out. I would hope to get it out a little before that, though, but we'll see. But until next time, guys, here's your stream face.